Triumph Street Scrambler. Review specific off-road mode. The Triumph Street Scrambler may carry a name associated with off-road riding, however this is far more an urban scrambler than a true off-road bike, and while it can handle the odd gravel path thanks to its 19-inch front wheel, that's about your limit. But is this a bad thing? Not really. If you are after a bike that looks cool, has a comfortable and upright trail bike stance, and is about as easygoing as it gets, the Street Scrambler is for you. Triumph like to play the heritage card, and it is true, the Scrambler name can be traced back to the firm's bikes of the 1960s, however the Street Scrambler is far more modern. Not technically related to the first of the Hinckley Scrambler models, which arrived in 2006 and were powered by the firm's air-cooled Bonnie motor, the Street Scrambler was launched in 2017, and while designed in exactly the same mold as the Scrambler, it is powered by the water-cooled Street Twin motor and also has a stack of modern safety assists. Ride quality and brakes. Triumph always somehow manages to make really good handling road bikes, and the Street Scrambler, albeit a slightly budget, novice-orientated, off-road styled retro roadster, is no exception. It's slim and reasonably light, which makes it easily manageable and unintimidating. And although it is slightly taller and roomier than its Street Twin roadster cousin, due mostly to its larger diameter 19-inch front wheel and slightly long travel suspension, which means it will never deliver quite the same feeling of security, the Street Scrambler is still as easy as pie to ride. Engine. While the old Street Scrambler was pretty, it was also a bit disappointing to ride due to a motor that was fairly gutless and uninspiring. In the 2019 update, Triumph addressed this issue, and the new high-torque 900 cubic centimeters parallel twin is a major step up in terms of both drive and character. Boasting a claimed 18% more performance in its locker, the upgraded engine has 10 brake horsepower more peak power and also a fatter torque curve thanks to lighter internals. Reliability and build quality. Despite Triumph playing the heritage card, the Street Scrambler is built in Thailand and not Blighty. Is this a problem? Not really. Nearly all of Triumph's bikes, and all of the modern classics, it has to be noted, are built out there, and the firm has very rigorous testing and quality control procedures to ensure they meet customer expectations. As with any bike with spoke wheels, always check for rust or damaged spokes, and bent rims if it has been taken off-road, but this is unlikely, but really if the bike looks clean and tidy you should be safe. Value versus rivals. Being a moderate performer means Street Scrambler insurance is reasonably cheap, fuel economy fairly respectable, too, at about 60 miles per gallon, which is probably just as well considering its small fuel tank, and as this model is less common than the Street Twin, they tend to hold their value a bit better as a result. Happy days, as Fonzie might say, who rode a Triumph TR5. On top of that, its hunger for consumables such as tires, brake pads, chain and sprockets, brake pads etc. is more than respectable, too, which also helps to keep running costs down.